It says this hangout is on the air. Welcome to Lunch with Len. It is Thursday, May 14th, 2015. And we set out several months ago, or a couple months ago, with the idea that everybody in this little Lunch with Len group, to the best of our ability, was going to make it to live the dream and going to walk across the stage and become L1 between now and then. And I'm still pushing toward that goal. Before I launch into that, let me do one other thing for you. Last week, on Tuesday, we talked about the website tracking pixel. And I'm not going to go back through how to create the website tracking pixel. I will go back through that tonight on Profit with Len if you want to go back through it. But I want to share something with you that I realized afterwards. You can use that tracking pixel not only to track visits to your personal website, like I'm using it in lenmooney.com, but you can also use it in things like MLSP system campaigns. So, for example, if I go to, hang on, I have to do a screen share before I do what I was about to just do. So let me do a screen share. And someone else just joined us. Let me see who that is.
Michael says he has to go to Toastmasters, but to say hello to everybody.
Okay, Craig's on. Cool. Let me pull Craig in. I think I'm bringing Craig over.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did.
Alright, so honey.
I think we're bringing Craig over. But at any rate, let me show you. Let me get Craig to pop in here. Let me show you something that you might find pretty interesting. I realized that afterwards that I was going back through another training that I'd been through with Justice Egan, and he pointed this out. So that website tracking pixel that we created in Facebook, we not only can use it on our personal website, but we can also use it, for example, in the MLSP system campaign. So let me go ahead now and go back to the screen share and show you this. So presumably, you can see my screen now?
Yes.
So here, for example, InstaBizBuilder campaign. The third little icon over is where we stick this stuff. And again, we're going to look at this a little bit tonight too, but there's our Facebook conversion pixel, which we'll talk about tonight on Profit with Len. But right below that is website tracking pixels. So you can also put the same website, or you can create a different website tracking pixel. It's up to you. But you can put a website tracking pixel on the MLSP campaign, and that gives you the same thing. Anyone who visits that campaign is then going to be dropped into your audience, your custom audience that you're building. And so you can target them in targeted advertising. So, does all that make sense?
Yes, but you say you're going to go into it deeper tonight?
I'm going to do a little bit of it tonight, yeah.
All right.
We're going to go into it. So we're going to go back through it. Okay, so our goal here is to get everybody to live the dream and get everybody to L1. And they started this 12-week coaching program last week, and Mark Harbert kicked it off. And I'm going to give a quick summary of what Mark Harbert covered last week. And it was Monday night, and this was the Mark Harbert summary. And what Mark Harbert just said is that, look, to get where you want to go to, you've got to get outside your comfort zone. We have all heard it a million times before. And he talked a bit about how bad do you want it. And his comment was get your confession lined up with your actions. And what he means by that is that make sure your daily actions are lined up with your goals. Where do you want to be and what do you want to do? And what Mark suggested was to go on a 90-day run, video run. And if you're not doing videos, start doing them every day. And I'm going to come back to that in just a moment. And then, of course, the one question that people ask many, many times is, okay, I'm going to do videos, but what am I supposed to do videos about? And he said, well, gee, listen, if you really are having trouble figuring out what to do videos about, start with the MLSP wake-up call and listen to the wake-up call in the morning and then do a video about what you learned. And these are short little videos, 1 or 2 minutes long, and we'll talk about what to do with them in a minute. But you can use the MLSP wake-up call. You can use MLSP webinars. And of course, you can always go to the blog posts of various leaders and look at what they're blogging about and do a video about whatever you learn and the leadership trainings in MLSP. And the other thing is to meet between 5 and 10 new people a day. And meet means greet them on Facebook, search them out in Instagram, wherever you're going to meet people at, and turn this into a sort of a 90-day blitz. I'm going to come off the screen share for a moment, and I'm going to just talk a little bit about me. Now, I have personally basically doubled my effort in the last few days. You wouldn't believe that based on the fact that I'm going out to the Colorado River to go water skiing this weekend. But that trip was already on the books, and I'm committed to it because I'm the trip leader. So, but I started to do several things. My little 2-minute coffee with Len videos are now going up on YouTube every day, and I've actually created a playlist for them. And there's like 4 or 5 of them out there right now on YouTube. And I talked to Justice about this the other night. And you know, one of my reluctances to putting the 2-minute coffee with Len videos on YouTube was I don't want to write a 500 to 700 word article about every one of those videos. It's just too time consuming. And the answer was don't SEO them. Just put them out there. I mean, I've already got 80 people subscribed to my channel, so if I just put the video out there, those people are going to see them. And so just put them out, put in a few keywords, put in a title, put in a little short description. Don't do the whole 500 to 700 word SEO thing. Just get them out there. So my Coffee with Len videos are not only going up on my fan page and then being shared to my personal timeline and several other places, they are also now going up on YouTube. And in addition, I've started to make additional slightly longer videos 2 or 3 times a week. I'm going to put more emphasis on that and get them out there. And those longer videos are going to be SEO'd. So that's part of what I'm doing. And so I'm going to toss it back to you folks and say, and you don't, and this isn't bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I haven't been to confession for a while time. I'm not looking for confessions. I'm looking to just sort of help us all push each other toward the goal. And so does anybody have any comments, questions, criticisms, suggestions? And then the next thing I was going to do is ask, I couldn't make the Wednesday webinar last night because I am up here at Bob's house, and that's a sick excuse, but it's the best one I've got. I will catch the replay, but that won't happen until Monday or Tuesday because I am on my way to the river. And but I thought maybe you folks could share a little bit about what went on that webinar, and we can chat about what the next steps are for everybody. Anybody have anything to say?
I don't know if you saw, but Lisa Thompson opened up a Facebook group on a 90-day blitz.
Right. I did see it.
And I signed up for that.
Cool.
And what we're doing is we're creating 2 to 5 minute videos, posting those on our fan page, then sharing those into the group. And one of the things we're supposed to do is we're supposed to watch 5 other people's videos, and then when we share it to that group, we put the Facebook links, and then we're supposed to go in there and like and share. So I've done that for the last 2 days, and so far it's working pretty well. The other thing I did was on my fan page. You guys know I just started my fan page, I think last Thursday. So I went out there and clicked on the thing that said likes, you know, look up people. So I don't know where that list of people are coming from, but I clicked a whole bunch of them yesterday, and I've got over 55 likes now on that page, my fan page.
That's your friends list. That's coming from your friends list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what you're doing, you're going out and asking your friends to come like your fan page, which we've talked about.
You send that invite. I clicked the invite, and I had 55 people respond already.
Yeah, cool. Beautiful.
I was one of them.
Because the
I
beauty
think
of that
Chris.
is the beauty of that is that if you get people liking your fan page, then you can put a post on the fan page and you can boost it, and just boost it to the people that already like your fan page, and now you know that it's going to get in front of them, as opposed to just putting the post on your personal timeline, which Facebook controls who gets to see it. You don't have any control over it at all. So that's the beauty of doing that on your fan page.
Well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Chris.
Something Malia brought to my attention. I think I mentioned it to you, Lynn. Not only can your regular Facebook page like the fan page, but your fan page can also like other people's fan pages.
Yeah, sure.
So you're getting 2 likes out of it when you do that, which I did for Bill yesterday, and I went back and did it on yours, Lynn.
Cool. All right. So there you go. So everyone's in action. Are you making videos, Chris?
You know, I made 2, and then went to Mark Harbert's class Tuesday night. And he doesn't want you to host them on YouTube. He wants you to post them on your fan page, period.
Right. Well, you should post them on your fan page and then share them to your timeline.
Right.
Okay? And then you can share them anywhere else you want to, too. So, for example, for anyone who was in the Dream Year Challenge, I am still sharing my Coffee with Len videos to the Dream Year Challenge group every day.
Yes, I know.
And yeah, I do get people seeing them out there and commenting on them. So, and now the thing that I'm doing in addition is putting them on YouTube, but I'm not doing the whole SEO thing, as I said, and just putting them out on YouTube with a really short little, 1 or 2 sentence description, a couple of keywords. And I have created a playlist that is nothing but the Coffee with Len videos in it. And I just learned about creating playlists, so I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to create a playlist for the Lunch with Len video so people can find them easier. And,
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Chris, I don't think that Mark doesn't want you to put videos on YouTube. It's just if you directly upload them to Facebook, Facebook favors those over bringing one or uploading one from YouTube to Facebook. So it's a better, Facebook likes it better.
Well, that's correct. If you do a video, you should upload it to your fan page, and then share it on Facebook, and in addition, upload it separately to YouTube. Do not copy it or from Facebook to YouTube or YouTube to Facebook. It's a separate upload.
Well, he doesn't put anything on YouTube anymore. He has Wistia, so.
Okay, but Wistia is a good place to store things on, but remember the second biggest search engine on planet Earth is YouTube.
That's true.
Okay? You want your stuff on YouTube. You want it.
Like Diane said last night on the webinar, Facebook and YouTube are now in competition.
Yes.
And Facebook may damn well win.
Yeah, I think they said Facebook is taking over YouTube in videos now.
Yeah. But YouTube is still second biggest search engine on the planet, so don't discount it. They're not dead yet.
No, I'm not discounting him. I know what I was going to say. I finally figured out on Camtasia how to record a video on there.
Cool.
So
Listen, if you want help with Camtasia, you'll ask, and you've got a different version than I've got, but we can figure it out. I mean, I know what Camtasia's functions are. It's just a question of finding them in the version you've got.
yeah.
Because I know what it can do. I can help you. Ask for it if you want help. We'll just do a screen share and we'll go through it.
Way to lighten it up. If this room is with the yellow behind me is dark.
Pardon me?
Is there a control setting in there to make the room look lighter?
That control would be on your camera or your webcam or something.
Yeah. It's not in Camtasia.
Okay, I'll check my my webcam out.
I mean, my webcam has a settings button on it that, I mean, it does a lot of stuff. So I've probably something there.
Mine's built into the Toshiba, so I just have to find where it's stored on my computer.
There should be some advanced settings on there.
Okay, I'll look at it, Craig. Thank you.
So did anything else come out of the webinar last night that we all should be working on? Anybody have any other thoughts about what we're doing here? By the way, and I told you last week or earlier this week, I did get a sign up into Mastery finally. My first one, I'll admit, I mean, it's been a struggle getting that first one, but I feel really good about it. I got a Mastery sign up.
I had one this morning.
Yay, Craig!
Fantastic, Craig. Good for you. So, Craig, how many points do you have now?
You know, I might have to look. I just got my laptop back up and logged into this right here.
Okay.
But I did have the one guy that I had not long ago. He is no longer active. I think he dropped out when I got sick.
Yeah, but he still counts as points.
Yeah.
Remember,
I got to see where I stand, active and non-active and all that, but I'm real close.
Yeah. Remember, to get L1, you need 10 total points, but only 5 have to still be active.
Right.
So
I've got to look. I may have made it today. I don't know.
That'd be freaking fantastic, Craig.
Yeah. Or I may need one more. I don't know. I'll have to look.
That's great.
Well,
And
Craig, sitting in front of your computer, type MLSP login into your URL and look. You got us all excited now. Tell us, are you there, buddy?
Hold on.
I mean, break out the beer, get the champagne.
I went on your blog yesterday, Craig, and you got a good start on there.
Hey, it's a work in progress. Thanks to Lynn. It's up and running, though.
It looks good, Craig. I looked at it again this morning. I showed it off again. I showed it I'm at Bob Miller's house. I don't know if you guys realize that or not, but
No.
Bob's sitting right next to me. He's about 3 feet away eating breakfast.
Good. Yeah.
This is we have tacos with Chris. Now we have sausage with Bob.
Actually, we had hot dogs and macaroni and cheese today.
Oh, okay.
No, I've got 6 active and 9 total.
You are there, baby.
Need one more.
One more point, because you got enough active points.
Yeah.
All you need is one more point.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Damn. You got to do it. You're going to make it.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Do you
I've
get
got about 4 people on the hook right now. It was funny. I was doing a little bit of Facebooking, you know, on groups yesterday. I got this kid on there, and I went to his profile and looked, and I could tell he was a young guy. And he immediately hit me up with a pitch, you know. And I said, bud, hold on. I said, bud, are you open for some friendly advice? And he said, yeah, I'm always open. And I text back to him. I said, you know, have you ever heard of something called attraction marketing? And he said, no, explain it to me. And anyhow, one thing led to another, and he started to pitch me again. And then I said something back, and he said, me and my team are 6-figure earners. And eventually it kept on going, and I had him watch the MLSP, you know, 19-minute deal. And he comes back, that sounds great, but I don't have $10. I said, what's wrong with this picture? I thought you guys were 6-figure earners and you don't have $10 in your pocket? It was funny.
Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious?
But I think I'm going to get him. He was really interested. He even went on the Wednesday night webinar last night, too. So.
A 6-figure earner without $10 to spare.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He had no idea what he was doing. You know, none of them do.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Most of them in those groups, the spam groups.
Yeah. But I got him on the hook, and I got a cable guy that came out and worked on our cable the other day. I think he's going to get on board. So I've got a number of them that are in the works.
You're the man. You're the man.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
No, we're not going to see what happens. We know what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It just matters when.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah. Thank you, Chris.
Hey,
You know Craig's walking across that stage.
I'm not familiar with that Lisa Thompson's 90-day thing. Can anybody tell me how to a good link to get to it?
Yeah, I think all you have to do is
Go to her fan page.
Type Lisa Thompson into your address bar in Facebook.
It's on her. Is it on her fan page or on her blog? Anybody know?
All right.
I think it's on her fan page.
Okay.
I'm in Facebook right now.
Oh. I don't like to
In
go.
fact, it may be in the Facebook group Live the Dream 6 or wherever it is. I think that's where I saw it.
Okay.
Anyway, I made my first Camtasia screen share thing.
Cool.
Only took me 3 tries.
Now I'm going to do that next.
Well, I did a real pretty video, but I had no sound. I didn't turn on my microphone.
Oh, God.
Yeah, little stupid things like that.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah, I have to go back through and do the whole thing again. But now I know what not to do.
Yeah.
You know I saw Lisa Thompson's thing, but I'm not finding it right now.
Well, if you're in it, go to the group.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, you're right. She's Social Media Marketing Blitz Facebook groups.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, there it is. So if you just type Social Media Marketing Blitz, here it is. If you just type Social Media Marketing Blitz into the fan page. Let me do a quick screen share here. I'm going to do a quick screen share. Here we go. Share the screen.
I don't know if I'm going to make it to No Excuses or to Live the Dream, because I'm going to No Excuses next month, and I don't know if I can swing both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So so you making excuses?
Yeah.
So Social Media Marketing Blitz. So here's your thing right there, and you know what? I should jump into that too. I didn't, but I should jump in too, because what she's doing is a good thing. And so does everybody have that now? I can come back off the screen share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
She's really got her stuff together. She's doing so good.
Yeah. Well, remember there are 2 other Facebook groups out there too that do the same thing. There's there's Mark Harbert's group, and then there's the Caleb Wright's group, and it's all the same thing. Everybody watches everybody else's video, comment, and etc. because we're all trying to boost the videos. Now I'm going to tell you personally, I'm going to stand firm on the ground that 5-minute videos are too long, and 3 minutes max. Now you can follow her instructions on 3 to 5 minutes, or anyone else's, or you can believe me. 2 to 3 minutes. And I'll tell you honestly, and I'm here, and I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. I look at the length of the video. If it's 5 minutes long, I'm not going to watch it. I don't have the time. If it's 3 minutes long, that's tops for me. I will commit to watching 5 3-minute videos, 15 minutes, comment, and etc. And I'm out of there. I'm not going to watch the long videos. So I'm telling you, you will get more people watching your videos if you keep them short, 2 to 3 minutes max.
And most of the videos that I've watched so far have been less than 2 minutes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't do 5-minute videos and expect people to watch them. It's not going to happen.
Kate and Andrew McShay were on the webinar last night.
Yeah.
They said the average viewing length on Facebook is 45 seconds. And they recommend to do a quick, grab their attention, and then direct people to your blog for anything longer than that. But they said you got to get that message out there in 45 seconds or you're wasting your time.
Yep.
They also said to do an intro because it takes the people that long to realize they've got to turn their
Volume.
sound on.
Hmm. All good advice. All good advice. And you know, 45 seconds seems short to me. I'm not going to argue with it. I think it's probably really good advice. And in my Coffee with Len videos, I try to keep them under 2 minutes, and occasionally I run over. Now, I do have a fairly big following and growing. I mean, some of the Coffee with Len videos get several hundred views, believe it or not. It absolutely astounds me, but they do. So I'm going to probably keep them at the 2 minutes, but maybe I'll start doing a bunch of shorter videos too. Now, I'll give you another thing to think about, just to think about. And I'm going to blame Justice Egan on this for this one. I'm actually in a little coaching, private coaching with Justice, and I'm passing on some of the nuggets that he suggested to me. If our objective is to get to L1 or a rank in MLSP between now and the end of July, rather than sending people to your website, send them to an MLSP capture page. And his thought was the MLSP system, one of the MLSP system campaigns, the generic MLSP campaign. If you give the call, and here's the argument, and when he said it, it made perfect sense, and I'm going to start doing it. I have a whole plan in place of what I'm going to start moving toward, but you'll see this starting next week with new videos from me. If your call to action is go visit my website, now they go to the website, now they have to find a capture page to fill out, maybe they will, maybe they won't, blah, 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 blah. If your call to action is to send them to a capture page, and that's what you really want to do, you want to capture them, and we want to build MLSP. So if the call to action is, for more leads, tips, and tricks on how to build your business, click the link here, period. When they click the link, they end up on the MLSP capture page. And hopefully you get a lead, and they watch a video. As opposed to sending them to a website where they may or may not hit a capture page, and if they hit it, they may or may not. So you're just taking one step out of the process, streamlining the process, and focusing it toward MLSP, because that's what you want now in the next 2 months.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with that.
And the diatribe, that was Justice Egan's advice to me, and I'm taking it. So you will see my calls to action start to change here as the next several days roll by.
Yep.
You won't see it till next week, because I am going out to the river, but you'll see it starting the middle of next week. You'll see changes.
Len, I was watching your blogging deal on Profit with Len this morning, your advanced blogging training.
Okay.
And you showed how you could put an Aweber capture page on your
Aweber?
blog. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you also do that with the Funnelizer capture page?
No.
Something happened, Craig. I couldn't hear everything you said. Say it again.
Can you put a Funnelizer capture page on your blog?
Oh,
I don't know a way to do it. I've tried. Don't know a way to do it, because you don't have the code.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think because it's still in beta, they couldn't do it, because Bert tried to get it on mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried. I couldn't figure out a way to do it.
Okay.
So the answer is, for the moment, no. But Aweber's easy, and again, if you need help with that, ask. So, hey, we're 1 minute away from the top of the hour. We are going to do Motivation Manifesto today, so we're going to cut this off. Does anybody else have anything to say? Let's keep rocking, guys. Everybody, let's push, push, push. And Chris, you got to just earn a little extra money, girl. You can make it.
Yeah.
I want to see you in Austin. I want you to be there. You can do it.
Okay.
Kick your butt. The foot you feel is my foot in your butt. But I agree with you. No Excuses is a great. It's a great one. I'd love to go to that too. And the other one that I really want to go to this year, I went last year and I was just awesome, is Ray Higdon's event, and that's in August in Florida. And you know, his event was just incredible last year. But anyhow, anybody else have anything else to say today? Let's all keep pushing, guys. Let's keep, guys and girls, let's keep pushing.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh, nobody else has anything to say?
No.
I probably won't be on the manifesto, but I will be on the Profit with Len tonight.
All right, what I'm going to do on Profit with Len tonight is at the high risk of making a total fool out of myself, because I am going to do it live, we're going to go through the entire process from start to finish of creating an ad that brings people back to an MLSP system campaign, and I'm going to go through everything: how to put in the pixels, how to do the. Now we're not going to do Canva training. I'm going to use an ad that's already been pre-created, and I created it, and you've seen it before. So I'm actually not going to do the Canva part. We'll just allude to it and move on. But we're going to go through the entire Facebook and MLSP process of connecting all this stuff together. So it should be interesting, and wish me luck.
You don't need it.
This is a training that could have a couple of addendums coming. Catch up. Screw-ups.
All right.
We'll see you in a little. We'll see you in a little bit. Going once. Going twice. Gone.